So very, very good quality with money-back guarantee on all of these items. We sell clothing, and over here I believe that's a Michael Kors ladies jacket for about $39.99. So we sell brand names on the clothing, and we have all kinds of exciting merchandise coming into this area on an ongoing basis. It's a treasure hunt shopping experience on the clothing side. We sell wines. Our wine business last year was over $1 billion, and of that, fine wines, which are $10 and up, close to $600 million. Our produce sales last year were over $3 billion, and we sourced from 41 different countries. We basically follow the sun. Wherever we can get produce and we can bring it to market, we do that. We have in-store bakeries with cake decorating. We have meat departments where we cut meat, cut sub-finals, put it up for display. We sell USDA Choice, all prime, when we can get it. This is a city department for us, and we did close to $4 billion in fresh meat sales. We have seafood roadshows on weekends, and this creates a tremendous amount of excitement. You can see those are king crab legs, and we do over $700 million in seafood sales. Rotisserie chickens, this is a category that has come and gone in the United States many times. This is a 4-pound chicken. We sell 47.8 million chickens, and that chicken sells for $4.99. And I see the price up there. And so people come in specifically to come and buy this chicken. We have a pharmacy, and last year we filled over 30 million prescriptions. I just like to show this picture. This is Watford in the UK. Those are the registers in the front, and these are people waiting to get out. You would think that this is very efficient, but this was right before Christmas a few years ago, but it was just so busy, it was impossible to get the people out fast enough. But it's really nice to see people shopping right now. Once you're out of the front registers, you can always buy a hot dog and a Coke for $1.50, and that will be forever. And we've sold 91 million hot dogs and Cokes. We sold over 3 million pairs of glasses in our optical department. We have our photo lab where we've done over 1.2 billion prints a year. And we also have a tire center where you can have your tires mounted on your car, and you can see the number of tires that we have sold. Gasoline, one of our more difficult businesses, especially with the way the market goes up and down, and we have to be competitive in the market every day. But you can see our sales with $2.1 billion or $4.9 billion in gasoline. And so, our profits and losses on this particular department can swing quite wildly, and we have to manage it very, very closely. But always the gas stations are very, very busy because our prices are good. Our suppliers, the first ones, multinational or CPGs, obviously very, very important to us. Private companies, we deal with a lot of private companies here in Italy, large, medium, and small, both on a regional basis and on a global basis. Our in-house resources are very, very important to us. We have to have incredible systems to drive the kind of merchandise through our buildings the way that we do. And we also have our own depots where we distribute our product, our own packaging facilities, our meat cans, and so on. And then finally, the agricultural sector. We look at these as suppliers because we have to deal very, very closely with farmers. Everything from almonds to vanilla to cocoa to olive oil to maple syrup, depending on the place in the world that we source from. So our global sourcing, the countries on the left-hand side are all the countries where we do business. We source both locally in those markets where we do business and then also within those countries. But then we also source on other continents like Africa, Southeast Asia, China, India, and Central and South America. And in dealing on a global basis, obviously, dealing with currency is a very, very difficult thing to do. We all have been watching the currency the last few days. And so buying and measuring against currency on an ongoing basis so that we can be competitive in the marketplace is a very, very important function. Global food prices have been up, they've been down. They're all over the place. It's very hard to judge that. Availability of quality merchandise. We work very, very hard to notch quality up as high as we possibly can. And then the food that we sell should be safe, but has to be safe. And so we work very hard to make sure that food safety is on the top of our agenda. So just as an example, here's some coffee. We sell a lot of our coffees under our own brand. We work very, very closely with farmers on the ground. In Rwanda, as an example, there are over 500,000 coffee farmers. We buy 25% of all the washed Arabica coffee out of Rwanda, and we work very, very closely with those farmers on the ground to improve quality so that we can buy more of this coffee, and we market it this way. So you can see we buy Sumatra and Papua New Guinea out of Southeast Asia. We buy Colombian, and then we also buy all the Central American countries, everything from Guatemala to Nicaragua and so on. We blend it and we roast it and package it. So here's something that a lot of you in this room are familiar with. But what's interesting over here is this is our brand, Kirkland Signature, and so we have worked very, very closely with our supplier. We started working with this particular supplier, I would like to say maybe 15 or 16 years ago. And our focus when we started working was quality. And not many people wanted to discount Parmigiano Reggiano 16 years ago. But this supplier worked very closely with us, and today we have quite a sizable business. We also have this as DOP. We were very, very thrilled to get the DOP designation on this product. And today we do over $1 million a week in these cheeses. Another item that I think you are familiar with and is also from this area, you know, it's actually the Europeans that brought the pigs to the United States to help feed the explorers as they moved into the interior. But it was a long time before Americans ate good ham like this, because prosciutto di Parma is absolutely incredible. We sell a 1 pound package at Costco, sliced, and you can see also there with a designated origin, if I can get it right over there. And some people think that 1 pound is too big, but in my home, when you open up 1 pound of prosciutto di Parma, you eat 1 pound of prosciutto di Parma. So that's always very good. Of the $1 billion that we do in wines, a lot of those are Italians, and here's an example of the Italian wines that we sell in our buildings. And then finally from Italy, I would say the king and the queen of 2 of our items. The black bottle obviously is balsamic vinegar, and we've also, this relationship goes back at least 12 or 13 years. Absolutely fantastic.